Hello guys, thank you for tuning into my channel. My name is Anthony and I do take this opportunity to welcome you today. I hope that your day is okay and it's faring on well, and it's my hope also that this channel will add value and will be of benefit to you, especially with our today's topic. So today I want to talk about leadership and having a global mindset when it comes to leadership. Okay, so this channel is a channel that I came up with just to encourage young potential leaders in Kenya to kind of take up the mantle of leadership and trust in yourself and believe in yourself that you have what it takes to stand up for leadership. Okay, no one has taught us about leadership. It's something that we discover on ourselves, and especially from an African context, it's kind of a daunting task to just believe in yourself and step out, so if you don't find people who motivate you to step up for leadership, you might be discouraged very fast. And so for young leaders, it's an opportune time to believe in yourself, to believe that you have what it takes to be a leader in this country. You just need to identify what problem you have seen in society and find a solution to tackle that problem. You don't need anyone in your family to have been a leader before for you to step out for leadership. This is a personal call that you have as a person that comes from within. So leadership is a calling. It's something that you're born with. Okay, no one gives it to you. It's something that you know from birth, that you just have this ability to find solutions. You are uncomfortable when things are not going right in society, and you feel the need to always stick up and stand for what is right. Okay, so those are the early signs that should tell you you have a leaning towards the leadership calling in your life. And I believe that God chooses leaders, God creates us as leaders, and we just need the right person to spark that, that thing in you to prompt you to step out as a leader. You don't need to do leadership how the world has been doing leadership. And when I say the world, I mean people who use wrong methods. You use methods that are not upright to stand for leadership. Okay, you can be an upright leader, a leader who has values, a leader who actually values people. You are bound by principles that you believe in, and you are a leader who sees leadership as an opportunity to serve the community. It is not a self-enriching scheme. You can actually be a straightforward leader who values integrity, who values people, who leads with love and compassion, and you are in touch with the needs of the people that you are leading. So if this is your mindset as a young leader, I urge you to step up today and take the mantle of leadership. You can begin from where you are, but you have a vision that extends beyond your locality. Okay, I want you as a young leader to have a global mindset when it comes to leadership. See yourself as a global leader. See your brand as a brand that can be used anywhere in the world. When you are stepping forward for leadership, see the possibility that you might be called to do something in America, in Europe, in Asia, and in any of the continents of the world. So when you start looking at yourself as a global brand, it changes how you package yourself. It changes a lot of things in your mindset and mentality. You start looking at leadership from a very global perspective. You standardize your standards to meet the global standards, and therefore your leadership is based on real values and not mediocrity. You do not do things locally the way people are doing it locally. You do things ethically according to how mature people do things. Okay, So we have civilized leaders and we have uncouth leaders. Unfortunately, for those of us who live in Africa, the image that we have of leaders is very bad. And most of us don't want to step out for leadership because we have a fear that it will taint our image. It's going to spoil everything that we have worked for as, good citizens. And therefore, when you speak to someone about leadership, they are very hesitant to kind of throw themselves in the ring to be counted as leaders, because we have seen how dirty politics can be. But you can be a leader in very many perspectives, in very many respects. So you have the prerogative as a young leader to step forward and bring change in any area of influence that God has stirred your heart to. You have been given that burden. You are the only one who gets irritated when things don't get done right. Corruption irritates you. Bad governance irritates you. Theft, embezzlement of public funds irritates you. There is a reason why you feel irritated. It is because in your DNA, there is a formula that God downloaded in you to make things work the right way. And so that irritation it's just the first sign to show you that you are born different. You are born to see things different. You are born to do things different as a leader. And in this day and era where the world is a global village, do not limit yourself to your locality. You might want to be a leader, but the opportunity might not come in your village, in your estate, in your town, in your city, but it might come from across the globe. An opportunity could arise. And therefore, what happens when an opportunity arises and you have not prepared yourself adequately to fit into the different systems of the world? Because leadership is standard. A good leader should be applicable in any jurisdiction. As much as there are some few things that you will need to tweak about yourself, because different cultures have different expectations, some virtues of leadership are seamlessly identical across board. Virtues such as discipline, hard work, consistency, integrity. These are things that cut across every leadership sphere across the world. So work on the things that are homogeneous across board so that you can be a leader of substance, a leader who is able to have values that are recognized globally. Anywhere you go, people will respect your brand of leadership because you are a leader who works by principles and values. But if you don't have this in your gene, in your DNA, you'll become a mediocre leader who can only do things locally. Okay? So start thinking of yourself as a brand, as a global brand who is able to bring change, who is able to impact the global scene. Okay? There's no difference between you and any other global leader. It's just the mindset that you have as a person. So you choose the mindset in which you want to apply yourself to. If you want global influence, you need to have a global mindset. If your only ambition is the local space, then you'll have a local mindset. And the world is changing and the world is opening up. So opportunities could come any day and at any time. You need to be prepared as a young leader. Prepare your mind. Prepare yourself. Learn new skills. Do your research. Study the world. See how different systems work. How different jurisdictions work. Try to have a global perspective of how the world works. Okay? Do yourself a favor and open your mindset so that you can expand your playing field. When you have a global mindset, it is very easy to embrace a global identity. That does not mean that you lose your Kenyan identity, no, but it means that you're opening up yourself to lots of possibilities that could come your way. I keep on saying this, that luck meets preparedness. When luck meets a prepared person, we don't call it luck anymore. Okay? We call it an opportunity, because a prepared person will see luck as an opportunity, but a person who's not prepared will see luck as just another chance to waste. So you have to define yourself differently. You have to open your mind, see yourself more than what you are. See yourself the way God sees you. The global leaders that you admire began with a dream just like you. They believed in themselves and they stepped out. And because they had so much belief in themselves, their dream was accepted globally. So you as a Kenyan youth, you as a Kenyan young person out there, you are never too small to start. Don't despise yourself. Don't despise your small beginnings. Everyone starts from somewhere. What matters is the vision that you have. As long as you have your North Star, you know where you want to reach, you're going to reach your target. Aim for the stars so that you can fall in the sky. Okay? Don't let anyone discourage you. Everything is possible to those who believe. So see the world as your playing field. The world is condensed. It's a global village. So have a global mindset that can position you the right way. Okay? I hope that makes sense to you. I hope that will motivate you to become better, to do better, and to dream bigger. With that, I'll call it a close for today. I do hope that has jogged your mind, it has motivated you a bit. And thank you again for staying until the end. So like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And I pray to see you for my next episode. Cheers and God bless.